Warning: the following episode of Microsoft Sam Reads Funny and Awesome Windows Errors contains some content, strong language, flashing lights, and/or loud noises which may be unsuitable for viewers under the age of 13. Parental guidance is suggested.
Tip of the day, this episode will take you somewhere else. Hold up, if it takes me somewhere else, then where will it be?
Was soll das heißen? Sie können Fegeler nicht finden. Dann suchen Sie ihn hin!
Dolphy Ackery is the Fuhrer of Ramen R. Butcher Entertainment Inc. Well, Dolphy, it looks like you might be a great leader of Ramen Butcher's Reich.
Dass diese kulturlosen Bestien Europa überschwemmen. Ich bin das letzte Bollwerk gegen diese Gefahr. Der Kampf von Berlin ist die deutsche Schicksalsschlacht.
Tun Sie, was Sie wollen, das waren exakt seine Worte.
Was soll das heißen? Sie können Fegeler nicht finden.
Well, Dolphy's Cancel of Doom and Fake Lines and X might be useful against scary logos and wicked beings. Sam, have you heard the news of missing cockfighters in the Philippines? Well, I don't know much about cockfighting or gambling. Ivan, care to explain about the news of missing cockfighters?
Sam, my explanation here is that the skeletal remains of people are found in Taal Lake, and it was suspected that these remains are the missing cockfighters, or we Filipinos know them as sabongeros. These bones indeed might be the remains of missing sabongeros.
Well, that's interesting, Ivan. Also, a whistleblower suspected that a gambling enthusiast is the mastermind behind the missing cockfighters. No time for news stories, let's move to the next error. Since you eating super spicy taco I giving to you, how about super duper mega hyper spicy taco? Oh please, not another spicy taco. And you know what happens when you eat that kind of taco?
I think eating that taco will make you breathe fire and explode at the same time.
Well, to prove you wrong, Mike, I'm going to eat that taco to see what happens.
Go ahead, Sam.
There. Now I ate the taco, and nothing happened.
Sam?
What is it, Mike?
Your stomach is feeling unwell.
Oh noes, not again. Mike, I should have not eaten that taco. Have you ever heard of Cricket, that one talking tape playing doll from the 1980s? I don't know anything about vintage dolls, but this talking doll from the 80s indeed does have cassette tapes that allow her to talk. Who will celebrate Kuroni and Charmy Kitty's birthday when it's Halloween? Well, their birthdays are on the same day, and same goes for Ramen Butcher. Well, Sam, since you know about the triple birthday of me, Kuroni and Charmy Kitty, you know what my spooky poem is.
The more you scream, the more you shriek. I have bats in my room. And that's no freak. Kuroni's there, and always everywhere. Here's my spooky costume, and I'll give you a good scare. Gotcha, Mr. Grilled Cheese Sammy Boy.
Roman, it's still summer. That's over 100 days until your Halloween-related birthday.
Whoops. Sorry, Kate Machina. Anyways, next error.
What is your reaction to the deaths of Jonathan Joss and Brian Wilson? Well, Joss was the one who appeared in over 10 seasons of King of the Hill. I'd be saddened over his death, because Joss was shot and killed by a neighbor. And for Brian Wilson, he was from the Beach Boys. Sadly, Wilson passed away due to respiratory arrest, at the age of 82. Rest in peace, Jonathan and Brian. This want to know the new insane comedy group LT Blooper 2, you can watch it already and you want to know what happened at the new insane comedy group LT Blooper 2. Well, the second episode of ICG's LT Bloopers is when Scotty Crotch kicked me so hard, my groin broke.
Hey, it's not my fault I crotch kicked you hard. Well, I'm glad Kenny suspended me until you got recovered, Sam.
I agree, Scotty.
Next error!
The 1997 Bravo UK logo has a British accent, because his voice got changed last June. Oh noes, the Bravo UK logo is back, and now even more evil than before.
That's bloody right, Sam. And for the sake of my sense of humor, I'll make you surrender your soul to myself for the Prince of Darkness. Because I saw you giving Microsoft Sam Jr. and Annabelle an extreme punishment day.
Um sich zu autorisieren, behauptet er, ich wäre krank! Ja, vielleicht schon tot!
Stop your meddling or I'll relieve myself all over you, you poor old man.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmolz des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre!
Thanks, Dolphy. You saved me from that pesky infernal logo talking about Madney Seligman's new self.
Anders kann man das nicht machen.
Now to continue the error reading. You don't like spicy tacos? Then try the normal one. Finally, some good food. Looks like I'll be getting normal tacos to eat after the video is over. Update: Warner Brothers Discovery's separation is accepted to be finished by mid-2026. So, WBD's planned split is, when the company is separated into two divisions, one that houses movie and television production through Warner Brothers, DC and HBO, and the other houses worldwide television channels, such as Cartoon Network and Discovery Channel. So next year, WBD's streaming and studios and global linear networks divisions will be two separate entities. What is your reaction to the death of Judge Idemile? I don't know what caused Judge Miles' death, but my reaction is that I'll be devastated. Rest in peace, Judge Mile. Error for Ivan. Ivan, go ahead and read this error.
Right, let me read this, Sam. To answer your question about the first fact in the previous episode, yes, the international title, In the Arms of the Conqueror, does mean by GMA's Pulang Araw. Indeed, that's the show's original title. Also, Pulang Araw is GMA's biggest drama series of 2024. My mom used to watch it on Netflix.
Of course Ivan, she did. She already watched every single episode. This have you tried an ice cream with walnuts, celeries, onions, garlics, cucumbers, peppers and fishes? Gross. That's the most disgusting ice cream combination I've ever seen.
I agree, Sam. That ice cream makes me sick. Ew. Ew.
Your tacos and bologna sandwich was swapped. Whoops. Hey. Someone swapped my taco with Scotty's bologna sandwich.
And someone swapped my bologna sandwich with your taco, Sam.
Don't worry, Scotty. We'll just swap them back. Windows has detected that you're in the list of Jericho.
You just made the list!
That's right. I now belong to Chris Jericho's list.
The list of what? XD. Sus. Ouch. Not again, you craphead. Ow.
Watch it with the crotch kicks.
Windows has detected that this video will turn pink after you read this error. Whoa. Color me impressed. Raffle. This did you know that ABS-CBN's Millennium Transmitter will soon to be demolished amid the property acquisition by Ayala Land? Well, ABS-CBN's transmitter will be getting decommissioned amidst the channel to shut down 5 years ago. Also, All TV has been using the transmitter since the channel was launched. And because the transmitter will be dismantled, they'll use another transmitter, the one used by Radio Philippines Network, or RPN for short. Also, if the network's broadcasting center was also demolished, ABS-CBN will move their broadcasting activities to the ELJ Communications Center building. ABS-CBN's transmitter, as well as the broadcasting center, will be missed, but never forgotten. It looks like a visitor is here to visit you. From the looks of it, he seems to be an amoeba. Who's the visitor anyway? Let me guess, Plankton.
Das ist der schlimmste Verrat von allen! Wildfremder, unberechenbarer Künstler!
Dr. Junior!
Die anderen, ja!
Next error!
What do you think of the new judge, Heidi Holmes? Well, Heidi Holmes did become the new judge after Ida Miles' death. Heidi might be good, as Ida was. Also, welcome, Heidi, and best of luck to you. WOW64 has stopped working. What would you like to do? I think I should fix that, because my PC runs 64-bit and 32-bit applications. Someone better fix that or my axe won't work. Microsoft Mike voice is changed to high-pitched voice that sound like a girl. That explains the error, Mike, because you indeed talk like a lady. Raffle.
Simmer down, Mike. That error is a joke. Stay cool. Ha oh. Tantrum. Coming on now.
No, dang it, Microsoft Sam, for the 1 millionth time I do not talk like a lady, you dimwit.
Carol Slick loves Sakura Star 9402, Lightning Star 3159 and Jan Justine Angelo Enrico, because he thinks that these Sailor Moon inspired videos are amazing. He also thinks Sailor Madsen R&S are his favorite JJ shows.
Ich will ein Tournament spielen! Starte das verdammte Spiel!
Agreed, Mr. Slick. And you're right, these Sailor Moon inspired videos sure are amazing.
Es ist unwahrscheinlich, dass Wenk mit seinen wenigen Verbänden der Roten Armee...
Wieso behaupten Sie, ein Angriff Wenk sei unwahrscheinlich?
Wenk hat der Roten Armee absolut nichts entgegenzusetzen!
Guys, stop fighting. I think these videos featuring him are 100% crappy.
Es wurden viele Fehler gemacht, seien Sie unerbittlich.
Ich will ein Tournament spielen! Starte das verdammte Spiel!
Next error! I'm blue dabba-dee 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 dabba-dee.
Enough with the Eiffel 65 references!
Sheesh.
Josh the sheesh!
Swimming lesson surprise for Mike. Mike, read the error.
Alright then, Sam. Mike, since you always sink at the end of every episode of Funny Signs, why can't you swim in a giant water bucket? You know, every time I sink in Izan's funny signs and memes, someone should say that I need swimming lessons. Also, I think I may go to the swimming pool for swimming lessons. And that giant water bucket? I think that bucket is way too deep.
Someday, Mike, you'll eventually know how to swim. Next error, please. Congratulations to Lea Salonga for earning a star in the much-coveted Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I cannot believe my Filipino eyes. Ma'am Leia did earn a Walk of Fame star, making her the first Filipino celebrity to earn that. Also, she was the singing voices behind Jasmine and Mulan, Disney princesses, and known for her Miss Saigon performance.
And don't forget, Izan, that Ma'am Leia was also one of the coaches from ABS-CBN's The Voice. Their new movie called Mortal Kombat 2, 2025, and it has a release date on October. It's going to be a great movie. Well, Izan hasn't seen the first Mortal Kombat movie from 2021. But I heard that this new movie will have new combatants, such as Johnny Cage, Katana and Shao Kahn. So Izan will see that movie because he remembered playing Mortal Kombat.
That's right. To be exact, Sam, I remembered playing the 2011 Mortal Kombat game on an Xbox 360.
So you remembered playing it on Xbox 360? Well, that was some good old times, Izan. But I sure hope you'll see that movie anyway. What's your opinion on DeviantArt? Mine is bad. No comment on DeviantArt.
Ist der Russe schon so nah? Man müsste die ganze Luftwaffenführung sofort aufhängen! Sie wird ersaufen in ihrem eigenen Blut! Bringen Sie mir Fegelein! 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 Fegelein!
Sonst haben wir jede Chance verspielt.
Ist das Feiglinge! Verreiter Versager!
Next error! Who is your favorite NASCAR driver? Maybe my favorite driver from NASCAR might be Kyle Busch. The bologna sandwich was ate by people because they are hungry. What he did to the tacos on Central Bloopers. No sandwich for you, Scotty. Raffle. That's what you get for throwing away my tacos on GR chat.
Take it easy, Scotty. It's just an error. Relax. Uh-oh. Tantrum is coming on. No, dang it, Microsoft, so you have messed with my bologna sandwich for the last time, you doofus.
Breaking news, Coyote vs. Acme panel will start at San Diego Comic-Con on July 26th. Well, it already did. The panel featured the cast and crew of the film such as John Cena and James Gunn. Remember, this movie will be released in 2026 through Ketchup Entertainment. Microsoft Sam. Pizza Face from Pizza Tower is right behind you. Oh my gosh, Pizza Face is coming after me. Do you love eating tacos with fishes? Well, fish tacos are also my thing.
Die 9. Armee ist nach Norden hin bewegungsunfähig. Fähig.
Shut up, crabs.
Fähig.
Ein paar vanilla Faulpelz!
Have you ever heard of a series called Epic Rap Battles of History? Well, Epic Rap Battles of History is a series created by Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd. Also, Izan has seen many ERB episodes for many years. So yes, I have heard of it. Sam, the reason why I took your rafflecopter is because I added a taco tracker. Now you can look for tacos, and yes, I am still going to keep my promise, so that I won't steal your rafflecopter from you again. You should test out the taco tracker after this video. Well, I thought I was going to throw a tantrum over it, but on the bright side, you did add a taco tracker in my rafflecopter. Now I'll use it to track my tacos while in the air. Please Sam, your computer has been infected with 1 million viruses. Because of this, your computer will self-destruct in any second. No! A file has been detected in your computer called crazyerror.exe. What would you like to do? Nope, you can't skip this error. Oh come on, why would they detect a file involving crazy errors? The crazy error thing is getting old. I wipe my butt with this error. Of all the Nintendo games I've played, such as Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Kirby, Super Smash Bros. And Pokemon, there are other Nintendo games hasn't played before. What will it be? I think Ivan should play Metroid, because it's out of this world. If Ivan played Fire Emblem, he should master that game's battle system. And, if Ivan played Animal Crossing, he should learn to communicate. But what about the other games, like Splatoon, WarioWare, Pikmin and Xenoblade Chronicles? Sam, did you see Superman, the 2025 film? Well, Ivan already saw the film and it was cool. That movie was like the true beginning of James Gunn's DC universe. One thing I forgot to mention is that the movie even has the Justice Gang, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific and Hawk Girl, and also Metamorpho. Also, that movie was super, still, no pun intended, great. Do you remember the last time the BTS boy band used one of your lines, or your voice, for a new video called Not Today? Wait a minute, that's the same error from Season 2 Episode 2. Dolphy, did you duplicate an error request?
Sie haben nichts Unrechtes getan. Was Sie mit Ihren medizinischen Forschungen erreicht haben, dafür werden Ihnen kommende Generationen dankbar sein. Ich übernehme für alles die volle Verantwortung.
Well, this video probably might get copyright claimed, so yeah. Of course, Leopold, they certainly used you for that song.
Wir sprechen ein andermal darüber.
Yes, Dolphy. Very trying.
Please Sam, what's your opinion on the movie Jurassic World Rebirth? Well, Ivan hasn't seen the film. But Rebirth even has a lot of dinosaurs, such as the Titanosaurus, and the terrifying Distortus Rex. So I think that movie is nice. Evil Alessandro and evil Natasha have stolen your tacos, because you're always obsessed with your tacos. Do you want it back? Come and get it. Take it easy, Sam. Remain calm. Oh. Tantrum in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, dang, crap, how dare those evil twins steal my precious tacos. I ought to send him God and his angels evil Bud wipes.
Error for Mary. Mary, go ahead and read the error.
Alright, Sam. Mary, how do you feel when Sion Behan sacrificed himself in the last episode of Squid Game Season 3? Well, when Behan pressed the button and declared that the players are, quote, humans, not horses, as he dies, Inho managed to rescue the baby, as the island is about to self-destruct. So, I'd feel devastated when Behan killed himself.
Well, that's devastating, Mary. Also, no offense to those who hasn't seen the show, because it's a spoiler. Please Sam, what's your opinion on the new Cat in the Hat movie trailer? Well, it looks like we have another animated movie based on a Dr. Seuss book after The Grinch from Universal. Also, the film will be released on February 27, 2026 by Warner Brothers. So overall, I think the trailer might be interesting. Error message for Ivan. Go ahead, read the error, Ivan.
Okay, Sam, let me read the error. I'm so glad you introduced Wally, and maybe one day I can be in your videos one day. And allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alexis, and I own the studio building from Alexis Pinheiro Entertainment. Well, it's nice to meet you, Alexis.
Well, it seems you and Alexis will collab one day. Next error, please. Since Clayfaces will add the movie Horror from DC Studios that will release on the next year in September 2026, how movie Horror will add it. How interesting, a horror movie based on a DC comic book. I'm sure I'll see that someday. Here are 2 things that I'll be telling you, Sam. Then let me read these messages. 1. I know what the plant-based taco and the Iowa oatmeal raisin cookies look like. For the plant-based taco, it is made out of a corn-based tortilla, plant-based meat consisting of lentils, mushrooms, black beans, tofu, walnuts, and pea protein, seasoned with bold spices to mimic the flavor of taco meat, while being rich in protein and fiber. And the toppings include fresh vegetables, pickled onions, cilantro, and creamy vegan sauces like cashew cream or chipotle sauce. And for the Iowa oatmeal raisin cookies, the ingredients are butter, granulated brown sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, baking soda or powder, ground cinnamon, and salt. They also consist of rolled oats and raisins. And the optional add-ins also include chopped nuts, like walnuts or pecans, and molasses. So that's what plant-based tacos and Iowa oatmeal raisin cookies look like. And 2. Listen closely when I say this. I was watching the news last March and I saw Zoe Saldana winning an award for Best Supporting Actress, and I almost felt paranoid about it. But even though I love Zoe, no offense to her for winning that Oscar, my anxiety regarding this almost reminds me of the suffering of analog horror. However, during the Oscars 2025, Wicked stars Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande sang Defying Gravity. But to calm myself down from my anxiousness, I was wondering if there's an English dub version of Vault S5 Legacy after all of that waiting from other people. Plus, it should have a worldwide release, like the US, after the Japanese dub version got released in 2024, while the compilation film premiered in Taiwan cinemas last June. Of course, I had a dream that Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, and Zoe Saldana should sing the full version of the English rendition of the song of Vault S5 with the Riveter and mezzo-soprano vocals in C minor, for the English dub version of Vault S5 Legacy. Ha ha. That's the most hilarious dream I've ever heard. And congratulations, Zoe. Oh wait, there's more. And Sam, if you're reading this, I'm afraid you might throw a tantrum over the Spanish musical film Emilia Pérez winning at the Oscars. Take it easy, Sam. You know it's just a Spanish Oscar-winning musical film. Remain calm. Oh. Another tantrum in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, dang, crap. Why did Emilia Pérez win Best Film in the Oscars, when they should realize it's so cringe and I hate that film so much I swear the Academy should have awarded Deadpool and Wolverine, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or Inside Out to it. The Oscars and these critics who awarded this crappy film are dime a dozen bums, you hear me? Bum.
Lugia, the diving Pokemon, has appeared at your doorstep. It seems like it wants to battle you. Which Pokemon would you like to choose to fend it away? What? I can only select Gengar. Anyways, that might be useful to fend it off. If I had a Master Ball, I would catch it. Kuroni told me to change the error, so I did. Well, looks like you have changed the error. Next error, coming up. It is now time to honor heavy metal legend Ozzy Osbourne, who recently died at the age of 76. Well, Ozzy was the frontman from the band Black Sabbath. There's even one moment when Ozzy bit a bat's head off. And one more thing, a variant of Parkinson's is what killed him. Rest in peace, or in this case, rock in peace, Ozzy, and may your rocking legacy live on. Oh no, somebody breaking into IC-18 studio. What should you do? Oh noes. Who's breaking into the studio?
Sam, I think you'll find out after the next error.
Well, we'll wait after the next error, Mike. Breaking news, Tom and Jerry, Forbidden Compass is coming out in China on August 9th. Interesting, another Tom and Jerry movie after the 2021 movie, but this time, released in China. Maybe I would like to see that. Terry Starr has come to see you in person, Sam. Haha. So that's the person who broke into the IC-18 studio.
Here I am, Sam. I've came here to teach this bad boy a lesson.
What do you mean bad boy?
The bad boy is actually Matt Curtis, you silly geek. Se hizo amigo de un cabrón enfermo que promovía pornografía infantil y necesita que le den una lección. Sin mencionar que les dijo cosas desagradables a Alex y Chloe por cualquier razón estúpida. Y además, soy su rival y nací en Bogotá, Colombia. Darn right, Goofy. Estaré listo para celebrar el cumpleaños de Keropi con mis habilidades de DJ.
Ay caramba. And don't forget the birthday of our good old angry video game nerd.
Well, I think I'm late for the nerd's birthday, so better late than never.
Hey Sam, what's your favorite movie from the 2010s? I think it might be Clint Eastwood's American Sniper. How about you, Ivan?
Sam, I've seen movies from the 2010s in my life, but I think my favorite movie from that decade was Disney's Big Hero 6.
Neat choice, Ivan. Moving on. Sam, what's your verdict on Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters? Well, for those of you who don't know, the animated Netflix film revolves in a trio of K-pop girls who secretly hunt demons, known as huntress. But overall, I think the songs in this are fire. I wonder what will Mary think of this.
Well, Sam, I think I practically might be a fan of Huntrix.
Exactly, Mary.
Sam, Mary may be a Huntrix fan, but I practically am a fan of the Sage Boys.
That's nice, Scotty, but in the movie the Sage Boys are basically demons in disguise.
Bummer. At least they've been sealed away alongside Kima.
Next error!
Sam, are you excited for the 5th and final season of Stranger Things? Well, 4 seasons on and it all leads up to this. The season will involve mysteries behind the Upside Down and Eleven's powers, flashbacks to Hopper's past, Will stepping into the spotlight, and resolving the conflict with Vecna. This will be the greatest and most emotional season yet. Keep in mind that Netflix will premiere the epic conclusion to the series on November, December and all the way to New Year's Eve 2026. So yes, I'm indeed excited to see it.
I'm excited too! And I'm also sad that the series is coming to an end.
Exactly, Ivan. Next error, coming right up. Windows was detected a problem. Problems in 1. Stuck 2. Lag 3. Glitch. Please can we fix it? Of course I'm going to fix it, because of all this glitches and lag. I wipe my butt with this error. It's also time to honor Hulk Hogan, a legendary wrestling icon, who passed away at 71. Hogan was a legend when he comes to wrestling. He even sparked the birth of Hulkamania during his match with the Iron Sheik.
I remembered seeing Hulk Hogan when I was watching WWE back in 2014. He was the host of WrestleMania 30 back then, alongside The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Indeed they are, Ivan. Rest in peace, Hulkster, and may the Hulkamania legacy run wild in our hearts. Fact of the day. Madly Seligman became Magmarina Ash's puppet because he keeps making false claims about Dave Madsen's friends. Darn Magmarina. She just set Madly up. Worst of all, that Madly is always making punishment day videos out of my kids from Dave's universe. Your thoughts in rumors Max Verstappen moving to Mercedes? I don't know much about Formula 1, but Verstappen is having talks with Mercedes, even though he was with Red Bull until 2028. The entire galaxy is a mess. Warring empires and cosmic terrorists plague every corner. Someone has to rise above it all and fight for those who have no one to fight for them. Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord, Gamora, the most dangerous woman in the universe, Drax the Destroyer, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot are the guardians of the galaxy.
We have no idea where that comes from!
Well, you'll find out where it's from eventually. I see 18 singers. Sam, have you heard of the wonderfully weird world of Gumball, a revival / 7th season of Cartoon Network's The Amazing World of Gumball? Well, after 7 years, the Wattersons are back. Also, the series recently came out on Hulu in the United States. But for overseas, it will premiere on Cartoon Network and HBO Max in October 6th. Are you sure you want to install Rectify 11? Hold up, Rectify 11 might be Windows 11, but better, so no, I'll stick with Windows XP. Combustibles and chemicals alike forged into something truly divine. Our beautiful homes, undone from its goal. Read the first letter of each line, please Sam. H-M-M-M-M. Let's see. C. F. O. U. R. Hold up, it's a C4. Which can only mean that error is going to... It's a crime to have your desktop cluttered with your beautiful background obscured. You are unable to use your PC for 6 months. Darn those desktop icons for messing up my desktop. I ought to create a new folder and put them in it to keep the desktop clean. Have you heard about Disney Junior's Elena Alcavalor? I only saw a few episodes, because I was focusing on Jacqueline's Sheila and Luna. Don't know about it, but I think that Disney Junior show might be a spin-off to Sophia the First. Oh, and Jacquelines? I don't even know what Jacquelines are.
Sam, Jacquelines are basically jaguars, but with wings.
Now I know, Ivan. Moving on to next error. What date is the death of Bruno Ganz? Well, Ganz is the actor behind Adolf Hitler in 2004's Downfall, the film that inspired the parodies on YouTube. So, I think Ganz passed away in February 16, 2019.
Zugleich falle ich dem Russen mit 3 Armeen, die bei Prag bereitstehen, in den Rücken.
Ich hatte ja keine Ahnung, mein Führer, dass wir noch über derartige Reserven verfügen.
Damit können Sie die Luftwaffe wieder schlagkräftig machen.
Next error!
Sam, have you heard of Roblox's Grow Garden? Well, Grow Garden is a game on Roblox, where you, hence the title, grow your own garden with various plants, fruits, veggies and pets. Also, I've played it on Roblox so many times.
Of course, Sam. I do play Grow Garden so many times. I remembered planting legendary and prismatic plants in my garden.
You certainly did, Ivan. If there is a plant-based taco and some highway oatmeal raisin cookies, why not a plant-based bologna sandwich and plant-based sausage eggs? The main ingredients for the meat-free bologna sausage are extra firm tofu, vital wheat gluten, ketchup, soy sauce, nutritional yeast, and spices. It also consists of toasted whole grain bread or a soft sandwich roll, vegan mayo and mustard, crisp lettuce, tomato slices, and maybe a pickle, if you're feeling bold. The optional add-in is that you can also pan-fry the slices for a crispy edge and deeper flavor. And for the plant-based sausage, it consists of soy and pea protein, wheat gluten, seitan, coconut, sunflower, or camel oil, methyl cellulose, potato or corn starch, liquid smoke, yeast extract, spices like fennel or paprika, herbs, beet juice, caramel coloring, and annatto. It also includes fermented ingredients or mushroom extracts to deepen umami flavor. And the texture might come from added grains, chopped vegetables, or textured soy protein. Also, the sausage will be good with the eggs, which will make plant-based sausage eggs. I wonder what will Scotty and Leopold will say about these.
Whoa, I always wanted to eat one of those plant-based bologna sandwiches.
Ich warne dich! Du legst dich mit einem echten Texter an!
Scotty, Leopold, these plant-based foods will be perfect for you. It's time to test the poop extractor. The God and the Angels has already took Lucifer and Lucretia on poop extractor to give those infernal imps as punishment what they had it coming. Ha ha. Those infernal siblings will get what they deserve for pooping all over us.
Why would the poop extractor do that to us? I blame those heavenly members for that darn machine. Oh, our empty aching sphincters.
As the God Almighty would say, sore losers, yes. Prophets, no.
Next error!
Have you seen the live-action version of How to Train Your Dragon? Toothless is still cute, whether it's animation or live action. Ivan hasn't seen that movie, unfortunately. But the remake sure is nice. And yes, Toothless is indeed adorable, whether animated or live action. While you were away, we updated your computer from Windows XP to Windows 11, as it met our requirements for it to run Windows 11. We hope you are enjoying the newest features and security patches from Microsoft. Hey. I'm telling you that I'm still sticking with Windows XP, so there's no way my PC met those requirements. I still wipe my butt with this error. Did you know? Some claw just used Leopold Slick's two heads as wheels, putting it on a big keyboard, and making it look like a weird-looking race car, so Leopold will try to win the race against his older brother, Leonidas Slick, and then, he began to make all keyboard race cars combine themselves into a giant big robot, before he gave Leonidas a taste of his own medicine, before he won the race. Hey, that's from PVMAGK Videos Angry German Kid series. How did Leopold ever make a race car out of a big keyboard?
Dieser Versager, dieser Schmarotzer. Ein paar vanille Faulpelz!
Mit welchen Kräften, mein Führer?
Aber dafür sind die jungen Leute doch da.
Sam, have you heard of the Kiss Cam incident at the Coldplay concert? Well, I don't know much about Coldplay, but during the Jumbotron song segment, Andy Byron and Kristen Cabot are seen embracing like a couple, but they were reportedly married. And it looks like the incident became viral online. You'll now be forced to do the WTF train in reverse. Well then, here goes. WTF train inbound. Contract Sarah for Mary. Go ahead, Mary, choose your bias.
Alright, Sam, time to pick my bias. Also,
My bias is Ruby.
Oh, well, okay.
I think Zoe might be my bias. Sam?
I'm going to root for Mira.
That's nice knowing who your bias is, girls. Also, that error is referencing K-pop Demon Hunters.
I agree, Ivan. Line has invited newer logos to join the IC-18 family, and they are.
Sagen Sie Busse, soll kämpfen, wo steht.
TAT Communications Company logo.
PlayStation 1 logo.
Viacom via Steel. Screen Gems S from Heaven.
New Line Cinema logo.
Nokia logo.
Viacom via Rainbow. Screen Gems S from Rainbow.
Spiffy Pictures logo.
Rovio logo.
Sanrio logo.
PVSP head. 1984 PVSP head. PVSP head. PVSS head. PVS split.
Pimp P head. Blossom B head.
Sapphire S head.
Pimp split.
Wink! Soll mit der 12. Armee die Sache unter...
Quack!
She's
Poor old man.
Wir müssen jetzt handeln!
Unable to upgrade to Windows 11 Pro. Reason from Microsoft, not pro enough. You call that pro? Raffle. Here is the last error for this episode. Shout out to Roman Butcher for making this video possible. Well, shout out to you, Roman, for making this episode possible by featuring the cast of your downfall parodies. Well said, Sam. Also, I would like to thank Ivan for adding my downfall parody cast as special guests in this episode.
Why, you're welcome, Roman. That definitely means a lot to me.
And don't forget Rainbow Soft Azerbaijan, Kato Momo City and Rainbow Soft Egypt as well. You're absolutely right, Roman. Well, that's all for today's error reading.
I gotta admit, Sam, that's the second longest episode of Microsoft Sam Reads Funny and Awesome Windows Errors I have ever made.
Sure is, Ivan. Once again, a shout out to Roman Butcher for making this video possible. Thanks for watching and make sure to leave your error requests for the next episode.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to the IC18 Creatives YouTube channel and get notified for more episodes of Microsoft Sam Reads Funny and Awesome Windows Errors, plus other series.
As always, see you in the next video, and peace out.